First of all, thank you for so many messages in the group to the entire team as well, and to me personally also. Many of you have uh, sent those wishes. There are four or five things that I will talk about on Teachers' Day, and then we will come to today's topic, that is New India. Because for any classes that we have done in the last so many years, always we have always studied in one of the classes. So, uh, regarding the first thing, see, today is Teachers' Day. You all know the significance it is celebrated to commemorate India's first vice president and the second president, right? Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. है ना? But we have a very long lineage of gurus, right? India is known for its long lineage. In fact, it is known as the Vishwa Guru. It gave the concept of dharma, which was very different from a world which only understood religion, isn't it? So now, who is a guru? If you ask me, uh, guru is like a GPS, है ना? Guru positioning system. नहीं, क्या होता है? Global positioning system. Basically, if you want to go from place X to place Y, so what is the best way to go there? You may go on your own, and maybe in the way you will face a lot of hurdles, some wrong turns, some U-turns, some mistakes, some road blockages, some accident prone areas. But if a guru has already been on that path, just like GPS, so your way will be easier, right? So he's somebody in any field, XYZ. In any field, there are experts of that field who have actually walked that path before you. So guru is somebody who has already walked that path before you. Basically, two things that they will do for you is, number one, uh, you will learn from their success. What worked from them can work for you. This is also what we try to do. So some things, some books, some sources, some methods of studying what worked for us here at Academia and all the mentors, that is what we tell you. But more importantly, you learn from their failures. You don't make the same mistakes and face the same hardships. So it is important that when we are successful, we teach you those methods. Where from our failure, we teach you our experience. Okay. So it is very important that you learn from other people's mistake, then make your own mistakes and learn. Okay, that is the first thing. Secondly, we should uh, commemorate, or we should thank all our gurus, starting from our parents. They are the first teachers in our life and perhaps the last teachers, because they will give you lifelong lesson for no fee. You know? Generally, you will have teachers today who give you advice for fee. They are the only teachers who pay you to listen to them, right? Who will be giving you all the luxuries of your life. Uh, so, I remember an incident when I moved to Delhi for my higher education. So, higher education, matlab higher secondary, 11th class. So, we had to go to the parents teacher meet, and there the parents were required to sign the report card before collecting them. So, my mother that time did not know how to sign. So, she practiced it actually at home. So, now ask yourself, to each of us, do we make similar efforts for our parents? We will be very embarrassed because of our parents, this, that, etc. ना, इन्होंने ऐसा बोल दिया, वैसा बोल दिया, ऐसा हो गया, वैसा हो गया, घर में पूजा है, आप बहुत ही secular हैं, और you don't understand the logic of puja, etc. So before you question their objectives, know that they are 50 years more experienced than you. And uh, generally there's a tendency that we know more than them. So my advice is, for 1 second, don't think that you know more than them. 50% and 50% वही मिला के आप बने हैं जो आप हैं. So that is my second advice, that I learned from my experience, that we should listen to them. You may reason out with them, but generally there's a tendency to outrightly deny, thinking that they don't know. So your knowing is something that they have lived. The context may change, You may be struggling for a girl on social media today, their context was different. Okay, so don't think they don't know. That is my second thing on Teachers Day, that you do respect. I mean, I'm sure all of you do respect, but try to listen to their advices as well. They are highly intelligent people, and just because they don't have your BA, MA, PhD, IIT degree, or that they are not preparing for civil services exam, does not mean that they know any less than you. Okay. Now, third, so you should be thankful, just as I am thankful to all the teachers who have taught me. And to them, I will just quote from a movie that I recently saw, Hitchki. I was telling in some other class also. See, this message I sent to my teachers also today. So वो हिंदी में है, वो उसमें बोलते हैं कि एक एक टीचर जो है या एक शिक्षक जो है वो पढ़ाते हैं, एक अच्छा शिक्षक जो है वो आपको समझाते हैं, एक बहुत अच्छे शिक्षक जो हैं वो आपको खुद करके दिखाते हैं, बट कुछ ऐसे शिक्षक होते हैं who inspire you just by their presence. You want to become a better version of yourself. So in my life also there were many teachers, my school principal, and then there was one teacher, Arvind sir, I remember. So he used to teach us chemistry at 5 a.m. in the morning, and his wife was very angry with us, but he used to never take those things. He used to enjoy his teaching. And there is Dipin sir also in the recent my UPSC preparation. So you will also have some very good teachers, some great teachers in your life. Always be thankful to them. And one more thing, uh, there is always, you can always trace all this knowledge to some entity. I trace it to, there is an entity, Adi, Purush, Adi, whatever name you may might call him from your own religious beliefs. There is Adi Yogi, Adi Guru, whatever in your religions, they, he or she, or they may be having different names. So be thankful to them as well. Uh, for example, Lord Shiva, he holds a trident, एक त्रिशूल रखते हैं वो. But he is called as Bholenath because he is not arrogant of his power or knowledge. He is called Trikaldarshi, somebody who knows the past, the present, as well as the future. But he is not arrogant of it. He is somebody who is very humble of his knowledge. So you also should be humble that you had the opportunity to come close to getting the right knowledge. Not with us, I mean, in your life generally. With this exam, you fail or you succeed. In my opinion, all of you will be succeeding. Even if you don't become an IAS, IPS officer, you will do something very phenomenal in your life. Okay, and most importantly, have a good character. Okay, like Lord Ram is worshipped not because he was a deity or because he was a divine person, but because uh, in all his ups and downs in his life, you will also be facing ups and downs. आज नहीं पढ़ पा रहे हैं, कल ये इशू है, परसों वो इशू है, फाइनेंशियल इशू, स्लीपिंग इशू, स्केड्यूल नहीं ठीक, XYZ number of issues. In all, look at his issues. When he wanted to become a king, his father banished him. His wife was kidnapped. His brother was almost killed. Never did he blame or become resentful for anybody. He did what he could on that day to the best of his abilities. And so many of you ask us for advice कि आज क्या करें सर, पढ़ाई नहीं हुई. This is what is the simple thing we tell you. What can you do today? Do it to the best of your abilities. Have good character. See, एक बहुत अच्छी line है, I saw it in some video, that Ram could have violated his father's promise because the kingdom wanted him to be king. वो कहते हैं उस लाइन में कि वचन था तो तोड़ देते, सौगंध था तो छोड़ देते, बट राम वॉज मोर कंसर्न अबाउट व्हाट लेसन इट विल हैव फॉर द सोसाइटी. सो पीढ़ियां क्या सीख लेंगी, राम को चिंता वही थी. सो थ्रू योर कैरेक्टर, डोंट थिंक कैरेक्टर इज समथिंग दैट इज जस्ट outside when you are in the public. It is in your individual actions when not people are not watching you. That extra 1 hour of maybe watching a web series which nobody will punish you for, that is something that you will only stop. No mentor, no parent, nobody else. एंड लेटर यू विल पनिश योर सेल्फ कि नहीं मैंने नहीं पढ़ाई की। तो उससे बचने के लिए बी बी इन योर मोमेंट्स एज इफ यू एक्सपेक्ट द वर्ल्ड टू बी लाइक यू। यू आर योर सेल्फ बींग अ, जैसे कांट ने बोला है वेस्टर्न फिलोसफी में, दैट यू थ्रू योर एक्शंस यू आर लेजिस्लेटिंग फॉर द होल यूनिवर्स। सो ऑन दैट नोट, fifth dimension for today, let us study New India. Once again, thank you for also listening to me right now and for all the wishes that you sent. Unfortunately, many of our teachers could not be present today. AB sir is unwell with, I think, perhaps not, but maybe dengue. Other teachers are also having some of the other classes. So, once again, from our side, from Team Academia, I'll just reiterate what is our motto also from day one, that we are because you are. Okay, on that part, let us start. If there's any, there must not be any doubts for this. But if there's 1 minute. Otherwise, we will start with New India.
Oh, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for just being present here for us always.
I am here. I am. So far as like Cyrus Mystery thing does not happen, I mean, may his soul rest in peace. See, life is short. We think that tomorrow is granted, है ना? हम सभी especially इस प्रिपरेशन की जर्नी में we think tomorrow is a foregone reality. ऐसा मत सोचिए, हर दिन ऐसा सोचिए कि आज जो है कितने अच्छा से अच्छा कर लेगी, कल है कि नहीं है उसका कोई भरोसा नहीं है. So what you do today, this is something you see from his life, Cyrus Mistri's life, that such a remarkable person, such a great genius, big businessman. Do you think such a person could have died in a road accident? That was the uh, death deserving of such a great person, but life happens like that. So what can we learn from that? कि कल को आपको granted नहीं लेना है, and for that you have to make the most of today. And should you be making most of today by sleeping for that extra 1 hour or watching extra YouTube channel for 1 hour? That is a choice I leave to you. But if you don't have tomorrow, think what all you can do today. Okay. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Hello guys, before we start with the discussion, we just want to inform you that we have launched a very special and unique type of program which is called Excel Mains through the previous year's questions. In this program, we are going to cover the entire syllabus of GS paper 1, 2, 3 and 4. The philosophy behind this program is we are going to cover the syllabus not randomly but just by using or referring the previous year's questions themes. And the themes are extracted from the last 40 years of previous year's questions. There will be a live discussion, there will be a answer writing with the mentors, and the second program is the intense answer writing program which is called Samachar Vani Plus, in which there will be a weekly classes on 10 topics which are extremely important from the UPSC mains and prelims point of view. There will be an answer writing, there will be a questions given after each and every class based on those 10 topics. So even if you are a beginner, this is a good opportunity for you to begin with the answer writing. For any further queries or if you wish to talk with a mentor, if you have any doubts, please drop us a message on the number given below. Thank you.